Hi, I'm Caleb Hill, and this is my path towards data science. Today marks the end of the first week of my path towards data science. I think it's important for everybody to understand that I'm not starting from a completely blank slate. This is going to be my unique journey to become a data scientist, and I'm going to be taking time each day, Monday through Friday, to do projects, to learn things from various data science resources and websites that I'll be sharing. And I'm really excited about the opportunity to share it with everyone else as they follow me on my journey. I actually have a bachelor's degree in statistics, and I was studying applied math as well as computer science. So I have some coding background. So I actually started doing Python coding when I was at BYU studying applied math, and I really enjoyed all the different projects that I got to work on. Now at this point, I've been out of that sort of stuff for a few years, and so I haven't, I can't remember all of that math as well as I'd like to, and so I'll be reviewing some of those principles and ideas as well as going into ground that I've never covered. So I should also say that I'm currently a data science analyst at a company in northern Idaho called Kochava. They do what's called mobile attribution. I won't get into the details of the company, but I'm around a few data scientists on the data science team. I see some of the work that they do. It intrigues me. I get to work with extremely large data sets, billions of records having to do with advertising on mobile devices, and transactions that take place through those various ads. And so there's a lot of data, and I really enjoy the whole entire process from beginning to end. I enjoy seeing the business take action based on some of the reporting tools that I'm developing for them. And I just enjoy being able to grab the data and see it and automate the processes that we do. With that being said, I obviously have some experience in data, and I really enjoy it. And that's, now that I've gotten to this point where I'm at, I'm ready to take the plunge into becoming a full-fledged data scientist. So this last week, I actually started my journey. I thought I'd start with some basics, just kind of see what resources were available. I know that there are lots of websites out there. I'd like to do free open source things, or resources that people have shared, blogs, whatever. But as long as it's not costing any money, that's kind of where we're headed. And this last week, I did some research, just kind of starting my journey. Where should I begin? And I found a website called dataschool.io. They have different career options that you can choose, and they have a data science career, and they list out several things that you can do. So I decided that I would, out of all the resources I looked into briefly, that I would start here and kind of see where it takes me. So this last week I actually started just doing some basic Python review. So on the website, he actually goes through several of the Python principles that you should understand before moving on to more data science topics. So we're talking about things like just if statements and understanding data structures and classes and functions and exceptions and those sorts of things. Some basic Python background. I have a decent background in Python, but I wanted to kind of go back and just make sure I wasn't missing any of those principles. There are several principles that I feel like are easy to skim over and you don't fully understand, and I just wanted to get a little bit deeper of an understanding. And he recommended a Google class. So I actually have been going through that Google class, just skimming through the things that I felt like I didn't know as much about. I'll share links to all of this in the description below. So I've been walking through this Google class, focusing on things like strings, lists, sorting, dictionaries, how to work with files, how to use regular expressions, different kinds of utilities that Python offers. And it's been really fascinating. And I'll do a quick time lapse of just kind of me coding to show you some of the stuff that I've been working on, and you can pause the video or whatever to look at specifics of what exactly I'm working on. Throughout the journey, I hope that I'll be able to share more than just these weekend vlogs that I'll do that'll summarize the week that I had, but I hope to be able to also show you some of the specifics of the projects that I'm working on, both in classes that I take or resources that I find, or personal projects that I just work on myself. I hope to be able to walk you through some of those projects and things, as well as just kind of give you an overview each week of what I've been doing and working on. And so this is video one of that, and I'm really excited to start the process of becoming a data scientist. Like I said, I'm really passionate about this. I'm really excited to get started. I think that having these vlogs will help me to stay motivated and to create something that people will want to watch and follow and learn from. I'm really excited that you've decided to join me on my journey here through data science, and I hope that we can learn from resources together, that if there's any questions you have or any thoughts that you have in the comments section below, maybe we can create a little community. But I'm very excited to start the process, and I hope to see you guys later.